what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming Halloween film, and of course we all know that this Halloween film is taking place 40 years after the events of the original film. So this is going to make it seem like the entire series, like from Halloween 2, like 1981's Halloween 2, not the Rob Zombie one, but 2 all the way on to to the Rob Zombie sequel. None of those didn't happen at all. It's actually just taking place after the original 1978 John Carpenter film, which I think is a cool idea. But of course, some fans will be kind of hurt, because now they're trying to make it seem like that the series didn't happen. Now they kind of already did this with H2O, back in 1998, but yet they're doing it again. And we have Jamie Lee Curtis returning to the role of Laurie Strode too again. So that's another big plus about this film too as well. And another thing, we have the trailer coming pretty soon, but today they actually released the first images from well, not the first images, because they did release a couple images a while ago where you saw Michael Myers outside the house, and I think they said that it was Nick Castle who was in the costume at the time, because they have 2 different actors playing Michael Myers in this particular film, But today they actually released a couple of images from the film which show off how this new Michael Myers look, with him having the age, like William Shatner, Captain Kirk mask, so it does look kind of cool, So I'm just going to touch on each image that they have released so far for the film, and there might be more images down the line too as well. I'm even expecting another poster, as well, I thought the first poster they released for this new film I thought was awesome, and I am definitely anticipating this film a lot, because the original 1978 Halloween film is actually my all-time favorite horror film, So I'm definitely looking forward to this new film, Now, one of the images they have released from this new Halloween film shows Michael Myers in his closet. And I thought it looks pretty cool, it looks kind of creepy, He even has his knife in his hand too as well. And I think it's I'm not sure if it's really a butcher knife or not, but he does have his knife in his hand, and he's in the closet. It does look creepy and moody, it looks very similar to the John Carpenter original film, So I think they did a good job on that. So far as this this image goes, I think they did a pretty good job on how it looks, It looks creepy and atmospheric and stuff, So I think that looks pretty good. Another image I think is pretty cool is the first image of Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode again, I think that's awesome, You see here this door, and you actually can see Michael Myers' hand busting through the glass, and I think that's kind of cool. And you can see the glass flying around from him busting his hand through the door, or through the window. So I think that's kind of cool, Another thing too, if you look closely at this picture too, you actually can see Michael Myers the mask, you actually see it right over his hand as he's grabbing at her, You actually can see his mask in the dark, behind the door. So I think that's kind of cool that you have to look closely to see that, I think that was an awesome shot too, by the way. I think that's one of the best images as far as these photos go. That's one of the best they have. You get to see Jamie Lee Curtis, and she does look age, as Laurie Strode, and she has long hair and stuff. Because what I'm hearing, she's wearing a wig over her head, because she had her hair cut short, So from what I'm hearing, she's wearing a wig, In these photos, is an image of Michael Myers again, alone, I like how you do get to get a good look at the coveralls, he's wearing, the mask itself too. And I'm still curious how he's going to get his hands on the mask again too, because it's supposed to be the same mask from the 1978 original film. So I think that's kind of cool, the idea of how he comes across this mask again. I'm very interested in how they're gonna pull that off in the movie, But I like how you can't say the mask is age and worn, because apparently it's 40 years old, So I think that's kind of cool that they have it looking age, looking and stuff, everything. And I don't know if there's Nick Castle in the costume at this point. I think it's the other guy. That's right, the guy who is playing Michael Myers for most of the film, from what I'm hearing, is James Jude Courtney. But Nick Castle does reprise his role from the original film, like I say, I think for certain moments in the film or something like that, So I'm kind of curious how they can pull that off. But another image they do have though is another full shot of Michael Myers, and it looks like he's outside, So I'm not sure if it's Nick Castle or James Jude Courtney in the actual costume, But I like how, he looks pretty cool. The mask does look aged and worn, Now I'm kind of curious about the coveralls too as well, because I don't really see any bullet holes in them. So apparently I think these are like new coveralls, you know, but you would think they were all the same ones, you know. You think he would have the same. From what I'm hearing, like these people come to interview Michael Myers while he's in jail, you know, and somehow he manages to escape in this new film, you know, from what I'm hearing. But I guess we get to see glimpses of that in the upcoming trailer, you know. So I don't know if this is the same coveralls from the original or not. Because like I said, you would think you would see like bullet holes from when Dr. Loomis shot him, you know. So I'm not too sure, you know. But the mask, you know, looks pretty cool. He has like the knife in his hand too as well, you know. I'm kind of surprised at how stocky he looks, you know. I thought he'd be like more sleeker, you know. But it still looks cool, you know, because at times it kind of resembles like Halloween 4, you know, and I think that's okay, you know. But I'm still excited for this film as well, you know. So yeah, that's my discussion on like these recently revealed images from the upcoming Halloween film, which is scheduled to be released on October 19th of this year, you know. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this film. Like I said, the original 1978 film is my all-time favorite horror film. And I got this mentioned before, I think a couple of videos ago, I think I actually went ahead and just admitted that this is my all-time favorite movie, you know. And I'm mostly a science fiction fan, you know. So it's kind of odd that a horror film, you know, is really my favorite like film of all time, you know. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this, and look forward to my trailer reaction too, like in a couple of days, because I know they're supposed to actually release the trailer on Friday. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.